Alright, well, looks like everything's working at least for now. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to have my setup work. Sadly, it appears I can't position my... Oh, this might work. One moment. There we go. I think this should work. Let's jump into the game. I'm trying out the standing setup, and we'll see if this works. Alright, no sound so far. That's a start. The loading screen. It's taking a while, huh? Ah, user data will be created. Familiar sounds, finally. This game saves automatically. Do not turn off the console while autosaving is displayed in the lower right corner of the screen. Koei Tecmo Games. Let me just... I think that might be better for me. It sure is the same theme. Alright. Any button. New game, extras, change language. The language should be English, so... Yeah. All good. Extras. Settings. Oh, we'll get there. Let's jump into new game. So, I'm gonna start off with hard. I've heard from a friend that the game is supposed to be, that for hard you will gonna have to grind a bit. And if that proves to be true, I will lower it to medium. Since you can't change it anytime. Yeah, I don't want to, like, grinding is not exactly peak streaming content, so I'll go for hard and change to normal if needed. Now, here's the thing. Most every Fire Emblem game I play on classic, but this is a different gameplay. Also, there are a few exceptions. Fire Emblem, what was it called? Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia. I played on casual because enemies could initiate combat and then one of your units could die technically before you had a chance to do anything. But yeah, usually I play classic, but I'm going with casual because this is a Warriors game, and if I base my choice on other Warriors games rather than Fire Emblem, I wouldn't want my units to stay dead forever because I suck. Okay, now with that out of the way, let's start with casual. I suppose I might as well mention, since this is the first proper project on this channel, that I'm familiar with decently many Fire Emblem games. I've played 6, 7, I've played Awakening Fates, Three Houses, Shadows of Valentia. I have played but not finished some of the others. But yeah, plans. Might be forgetting one or two games, but I don't think so. Anyway, let's see, playstyle. Take more time to examine strategic information like level up stats, mission briefs, and mid-battle tutorial windows. I'll try with slow and steady, and if it feels like it's a bother, I'm gonna switch to quick and efficient. Wait, no. Slow and steady. For now, I'll go with that. Yes. And we're gonna start with file 1. Is this gonna be the same cutscene, just in the warrior style? It looks very similar so far. It's probably the same thing. Except for it shows a few more things, huh? Dragons. And it shows Blaine. I mean...
All this bloodshed. Will it never come to an end?
yes. Anyway. That was interesting looking. Did he have like... he or she have like wings? Okay, so this game would definitely spoil some Three Houses things. Good to know. I mean, I'm playing this game after having completed every route in Three Houses, so no worries there. But yeah. I also wanted to say, I have like the stream overlay, which is just...
Where is that freeloader, huh?
just... the layout is just a stream elements.
I know you're napping around here somewhere. On your feet and back to work already, yeah?
Is the video footage lagging on the stream? Kinda looked like it did for a bit.
Finally. Come on, sunshine, up and at 'em.
No dropped frames at least. Gets generic portrait, but green. A green unit, if you want to call them that. Well, select a form. Now, for my first run, I'm going to play male Shez. Yes, this form is correct.
Hey, get up already! I'm sorry. What's going on? What's going on? Did your head spring a leak while you were napping? Better see if you can even remember your name.
I can't. Because 8 letters is too short. He was supposed to be called Bloodshed. I mean Bloodjazz. Sorry. Let's see. Well, Bloodshed. Bloodjazz will have to suffice. Yes. He's Bloodjazz. Simply because of a stupid joke I was thinking, and I think I posted it on Reddit before, and on Twitter, about Metal Gear Revengeance song. Anyway. Yes, I'm Bloodjazz. Bloodjazz. Yes.
Well, looks like there's hope for you yet.
Are you sure you knew my name beforehand? Anyway. I'm sorry.
Apologies, friend. I'm alright. Is the battle at hand?
The model looks actually, like the hairstyle on the model looks actually pretty decent. I'm not so sure about like hair color. I mean, I'm I'm currently wearing shades, so The hair color looks much nicer in both cases, but yeah, the hair color looks decently different between the two, but also, yeah, the hairstyle actually looks decent there. I'm not too big on it, on the sprite
Of course it is.
or
Why else
artwork.
would I be standing here?
Wait,
You heard who we're up against, yeah? Gerald's mercenaries.
oh no.
Gonna be one hell of a fight if true, especially if the Ashen Demon is here. Don't like a smidge of what I've heard about that fella. Or was it a woman?
No, that is a good
Leave
question.
it to you to fumble the details. Did you even catch this Ashen Demon's name?
Of course I did. It was... by the goddess, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
Indeed. We're gonna start off now in my first run. I feel like since my first run of my 3 houses playthrough was also with male Byleth, I'm gonna choose male Byleth. I think. Yeah, sure. And just for fun. Just for fun, I know what to do. Alright, that was my last save files. Name, I didn't think it would remember. Anyway, your name is not Vox. Your name is... Fane. How about that? Is Fane correct? Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Demon or no demon, our job is to fight and win.
You sound just like the captain. I know they paid up front, but come on.
Well, at least one of you has some courage. You've certainly come a long way since I plucked you from that mountain village.
Captain Burling. Interesting. But I don't think the portrait is unique, so it's just like the guy whose name is unique but also generic design.
But this battle is about more than just victory. Gerald's team has a sterling reputation. Rumor has it they've never blundered even a single job.
Well, that sounds like we've got our work cut out for us, don't we?
But once we put them to rout, we'll finally be the greatest mercenaries in all of Leicester.
Enemy activity detected, Captain.
So we're mercenaries in the Leicester Alliance.
Looks like we'll be fighting by moonlight. Mind you don't kill each other in the dark.
Alright.
Wasn't expecting a fight so soon, but I guess there's nothing for it. You ready?
I think I will switch to auto advance, but also not answer right away because I will be switching back to seating position because this does not work out for me. I'm not used to it. I thought I'd try it out, but yeah. There we go. Wait. I should lower the mic as well. Now, there we go. Well, I suppose... I wish him good luck.
Ready as I'll ever be. Good luck, friend.
And double to you.
Thank you. I'm probably going to need it. Now then.
Alright, let's get down to business. We're up against Gerald's mercenaries.
Right. I've got that much down.
Let's move out.
That's the way to go.
Drive them straight into their graves!
I'm gonna get the next tutorial anyway. No need to try and press a button.
See what you're made of.
Time to team up with Getz and Leslie. Okay, thank you. Regular attack and strong attack is X. Okay. I'm sure I'll manage. Alright, that was X.
They're not putting up much of a fight. Are these guys new recruits or something? Guess this means I can mess with them a little.
Yeah, meaning... Ooh. Every class has this unique class action. You're a Myrmidon. Hold X to charge class gauge and release to perform a sweeping attack. Okay. You can move while charging. Press X and hold X during a strong attack to reduce the charge time. The next attack. Okay. So that's how that is. Not really sure about that reduce of the next attack. Didn't really understand that part, but
Guess that's that.
it'll work out.
I eat steak tougher than this. Hey, you! Clear out that group over there.
Defeat Mercenary Captain. I've got it. Lock on what right stick, similar to other Warriors games. Alright. Guard and dodge. B is dodge, set L is guard. Okay. The current setup is a bit awkward. I wonder if I can... let me try and do something. Much better. Probably. Okay. Now then, press R to display quick menu 1, and then press Y or X to use combat arts or magic. Alright. Well. Use durability. If durability gets too low, you'll be unable to use it. Will restore at the end of battle. So for swords as well. I see. So what's remaining is visible over at the side. Perfect. The captain has been defeated. And okay, that's the same as in the Hyrule Warriors games, which are the only other Warriors games that I'm familiar with.
Check out the stronghold over this way, yeah? You get the one over there.
Can't wait to wrap this up so we can all drown ourselves in ale.
Wasn't there a run button in Warriors games? Am I just auto running already? Let's see. I think I'm running faster as I... Nope, I'm not. I'm definitely not faster while I'm pressing that button. I think I'm out of buttons, so I'm probably wrong. Anyway, let's just move forward. Over to the side here. Alright. I think that's enough on generic enemies. Base Captain. Right, I do understand how that works because I've played the Hyrule Warriors game, the first one. I do own the second one as well, but I have not touched it yet. I mean, the reasonable thing to do would be to play it after playing Breath of the Wild, but I do know Breath of the Wild's story in its entirety. I may not have played it myself, but having watched someone else play it, there's probably not too much to gain from being able to watch me play the game, so Anyway. Critical Rush. At times, a stun gauge will appear over an enemy commander's head. Continue attacking to completely deplete the gauge and then press X to perform a critical rush. The stun gauge displays when you land certain attacks against the enemy or when the enemy performs certain moves. Just one moment. I needed to get a little bit more comfortable. Okay. With offensive combat art or magic, perfect guard. Enemy is preparing to use combat arts or magic. An attack knocks an enemy back. Alright.
Capture complete.
I'm almost out of combat arts.
The captain ran off ahead of us. Is she gonna be okay?
There we go.
Eyes open.
Wonderful.
We still don't know if the Ashen Demon is here.
Oh, I assure you, the Ashen Demon's gonna be here. Okay, my HP bar is on the bottom left corner. Alright, that's the crit. I see. That makes sense. Strongholds. Battlefields contain strongholds that are controlled by various forces. Enemies and allies alike will slowly regain HP. You capture stronghold captain. Yeah. Ah, that'll do. Crystals to restore your weapon's durability. Where are they at? Over here. Gerald's main force.
Is here. We're saved. Now push the enemy back.
Well,
About time a foe with some teeth showed up. But they still don't stand a chance against Burling's mercenaries.
yeah. We're the Burling's mercenaries. They don't stand a chance, right?
Now, isn't this a sight? You must be the infamous Ashen Demon. I can't wait to tear you apart.
This'll be the end of the Ashen Demon. No one can beat the captain.
Well, good thing I didn't state my concern earlier. Otherwise, this would be an odd thing to.
They took out Leslie and she was nothing.
I can't believe I'm losing to some damn kid.
Oh, that's awkward.
Captain Burling's in trouble. You have to reach her before it's too late.
Oh, that's awkward because I want to defeat the stronghold captain first. Okay, now I need to run.
There's so many of them. Only one thing to do about that.
Warrior specials. When your warrior gauge is full, press A to unleash a warrior special. To fill the warrior gauge, deal damage, take damage, pick up yellow tonics. Okay, I get it. I think I missed the captain, but that's okay. Now that feels like a Warriors game. Anyway.
No. Just when my dream was finally in sight. You monster.
No, the captain is dead.
The captain's dead. What are we gonna do now?
Get to Fane. Yes. But I don't know how. Did the other gate open, perhaps? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it sure did. Time for the cutscene. Well, well, well. Look what we have here. Gerald's mercenaries, Fane.
Stand down or die.
Oh my god, he spoke.
We're gonna stand, we're gonna fight, and we're gonna avenge the captain.
Oh my god. Oh my god. If you're cracked, you could probably beat him like this, but I sure can't.
Why are you so scared? It's just one merc.
Run! Run while you can!
Well, I'm protected.
This can't be happening.
Hey, I perfectly dodged. Okay, so I can't die, so this outcome can't be changed, even if you're a perfect player. I understand. And we shall fall here.
Keep fighting.
Perish with you.
Huh?
The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
Ooh. Time to go Super Saiyan. Full power ahead. Now, does my hair color change with this? I don't remember. No, it still looks the same.
No idea. But it's just what I need to bring you down.
Grounder.
We're here to help.
Breath strike. Fine. Gerald's mercenary. Fell back. Alright. He literally teleported out. Damn, that's a true power mode. Truly feel like a Warriors game right now. I mean, it is, so...
Interesting. You're fighting like an entirely different person.
He reappeared. Oh, he's blocking it all. I'm still going down.
We did what we came to do. Everyone, fall back.
Well, that explains everything.
Sorry, but this fight is over.
Well,
Hey, wait.
Why? We've achieved our goal. Your job was to stop us, and you failed.
indeed, and our
Another
captain
time,
died.
Perhaps.
Hey, we're not done here. Wait, why am I so tired?
Because plot armor protected you from dying. What's next? We're out of it again.
Where am I?
Oh boy.
Oh, good. You're awake. Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hands.
Ooh, you sound sassy.
Yeah.
Try to place the voice? What's it supposed to mean? I suppose. Who are you?
Who are you?
Ha! Now that is a tricky question. For the moment, why don't you call me Arval?
Sure, Arvel.
Arval, huh?
But for now, let me speak plain. You are slated to die.
Well, that's just great.
Right now, I'm the only thing holding your meager life together. And to be blunt, it's beginning to tire me.
Well, great.
Thank you?
Oh, my. That's the first time anyone has ever shown me gratitude. And I must say, I like it very much.
Where do I feel like this?
Hear me well. You are a crucial piece of this world's cyclical... no, this will never do. You're far too groggy to absorb what I'm saying.
Where does... The voice sounds very familiar. As like... Not like a voice actor, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't know the voice actor, but... The character... I must have heard this before, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I would have heard it.
even tell you how you'll get back on your feet. I need only convince you that you will.
Alright. Back on my feet.
I don't understand. I'm already up and about.
I get it.
Ah, perhaps here you are, but not in reality where it counts.
Arvel has that look on her face, or his face, I don't know. On their face. Of the smug cat where the knife is being pointed at. That's what the face right now reminds me of.
Your cluelessness is actually quite charming. I think you're starting to grow on me. Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
And what should that be?
Live.
Recall, please, how the Ashen Demon bested you. Came within an inch of snuffing out your life.
Indeed.
If you attempt the fight again the same way, you will reach the same conclusion. This would force me to step in once more, which would be most annoying and also rather counterproductive, if I'm honest.
Alright. So I'll have to become stronger.
Then I'll get stronger. The man I am now will seem like a little kid in comparison. And one day, I will surpass the Ashen Demon. I swear it.
Indeed.
Oh.
My captain and comrades are dead. The company is finished. So, there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
And one...
I thought you to be more sentimental. Did they not take you in? Care for you?
I'm here to seek vengeance. I'm Bloodshed. And you killed my comrades. Prepare to die.
Gold's the only thing that ever held us together, and death is something we're all too used to. I never knew my real parents, and I lost the mother who raised me. Partings just come easy to me, I guess.
Well,
The
fantastic.
way to honor my fallen comrades is by training hard and growing even stronger. Then I'll crush Gerald's mercenaries and the Ashen Demon with them. That's what I'm going to live for now.
Vengeance.
Oh, but I like your spirit. Though I expected no less from my partner in destiny.
Partner in destiny, huh?
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, I suppose that was a bit sudden. I should remember, take intimacy in smaller steps.
Alright, Arvel.
The point is that I'm here to guide you, and I promise to help you find the strength to see your dreams realized.
Well, that sounds great. How about we try that? Prologue. A chance encounter.
A chance encounter.
Oh, right, Gerald.
The continent of Fodlan,
Oh.
said to be protected by a goddess, has existed for uncountable ages. Now, 3 ruling powers control the land. To the south is a region held for more than 1,000 years by the Adrestian Empire.
The only way I can pause in between. Hello, Coffee Bean. I have not played Final Fantasy, so I wouldn't make the connection. I only thought that Arvel looked like the smug cat with the knife pointed at them in one of their expressions.
To the north is the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. And to the east, a league of nobles that bends no knee, rules the Leicester Alliance. Though once consumed in war, these 3 powers now exist in relative harmony.
The same introduction, I believe, as in the original.
Nestled between them is Garreg Mach Monastery, seat of the Church of Seros, the land's widely practiced faith, and a power that helps to maintain peace across the continent.
I'm highlighted in
Not
an
far
eerie
from the
purple.
monastery, at the northern edge of the empire, is a small village called Ramire, and west of this place stretches a forest where a lone mercenary awaits.
Alright. Well, we're next to Rumire, so the same location as in the original game. In which Byleth was in the original game.
Wake up!
Alright?
How many times must we do this? Get up already!
Well,
Huh? That's weird.
seems like I'm a heavy sleeper. Well, Bloodchess is.
I could have sworn I heard someone calling me. It's still dark out though.
Oh, time didn't pass
Yes, I was calling you. Many times, I might add.
yet. FE3Hopes is a separate game. It's a Warriors game. It's, it came out like, I think 2 months ago at this point. Was it 3? I don't remember if it was June or July, but I didn't play the game until now. I didn't touch it, so this is the first stream. But yeah, it is a separate game on a separate cartridge. But the introduction cutscene already showed things that made me think, oh yeah, this is meant to be played after this kind of... I mean, the introduction cutscene was similar to the one in Three Houses, but it had like certain other characters appearing, let's say. Alrighty.
Come on, I told you not to sneak up on me like that.
There is no physical form, let me guess.
As if I have a choice. Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you. 22.
Amazing. Thank you for constantly saving my life. Is casual mode the power of your power as well?
The 3 times you leapt off a cliff to quote-unquote get tougher saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself saved you.
Wow.
And tonight, despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the woods.
So, I suppose Bloodchess is like a himbo, but without the big muscle part. Yeah, let's think about our mistakes. Maybe we can get intelligent yet.
Ignoring me, I'll take that to mean I touched a nerve. At any rate, we all
Himbo
make
time.
a few mistakes along the way. And by we, I mean you. And by a few, I mean far, far more than average. Now then, with that out of the way, would you like to know why I've roused you from your mud-caked slumber?
Destiny awaits, let me guess.
Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point. Look over there, if you would.
Oh, I have a feeling what this entails. Let me guess, I'm going to intercept the 3 students before they reach the village, which alters the storyline because Byleth would have been in the village, but I'm gonna intercept them before they reach there, so I'm gonna be the one to take Byleth's place in the story. Makes sense.
Stop plowing ahead, Claude. You're going to get us lost.
Lost schmost. We've got it on Imperial authority that this is the way to the village.
True, I said there was a village, but how could anyone know where it is in the thick of these mountains?
Well, hello there.
I can't even say for certain where we are in all this gloom.
It's okay, Bloodchess doesn't know either, but you're here, and Bloodchess is here, so...
Okay, new plan. I'll rely on my keen senses to navigate. Lucky for you, they're sharp as an arrow.
Are you sure about that?
Hold, both of you. Someone's here. Another bandit, perhaps?
They're mistaking you for some common backwater thief. What cheek.
There it is. The expression that looks like the smug cat with the knife pointed at them.
Hold on there. I'm no bandit. I'm a mercenary.
Well, that makes everything better.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a sellsword. What brings you here?
Sleeping. and getting lost. Oh, you want a good answer that will make you want to employ me. I'm sorry. Training.
We've no time for an interrogation. Our pursuers are closing in.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait.
Looks like you got money.
You clearly need every blade you can find, and my pockets have been feeling awfully light lately. What do you say?
Well, no answer, but I'm sure the answer was implied. Oh my god, there's no small figure that it could have running around. 0 out of 10. Anyway, I think I've had these, yeah.
Well, since you're here, do you mind stepping in and helping us chase off these scary bandits?
Don't worry about payment. You'll receive plenty of time. If we survive, that is.
Well, that sounds like a plan. Oh, we're now the unique class of Chess, called Flügel. Blood Chess learned a unique ability. There are 3 types of unique abilities: action, support, tactical. During battle, press L plus X to check the class and unique abilities of the unit you're currently controlling. Alright, Shadow Flash. Gain a chance to perform a few attacks that instantly defeat non-commander units. Chance increase with hit count. Press ZR to dash a short distance. I see. That tracks. Ah, thank you for the help. Like, it's always difficult to do audio balance alone. So yeah, I'm not sure how to go about the chat log size, because I tried a smaller chat window before and it just kind of looked awkward because the chat got smaller as well. But well, either the chat got smaller or the less text can fit into the box at once. So let's see. Audio for the game. Oh right, I'm in the wrong. This one. And I can't up the console volume. Let's see. How about that? Oh, chat size. Let's see what we can do here. How about we try this much? How does it look in a full screen setting? Is the chat still looking nice size-wise? Like, can you actually properly read it still in a full screen setting? Maybe I should try and make the game smaller instead then. I mean, technically I could also just have no chat visible, but I also got other positions for chat I could go with. But I don't know if these would... Wait. That's the wrong window. I don't know if any of these would be better. Yeah, no chat. Until I have a proper layout for this sort of stuff, I suppose. No chat on screen will have to suffice. I can experiment with that later on, again. Like, making the console screen like... let me just temporarily do this. Oops. Come on. That doesn't work. Anyway, I'm gonna experiment at another time. Alrighty. Let's see. Wrong button. Alright. Ah, it's Costas. Of course it's Costas. I mean, it only makes sense.
They are! Kill them all!
RIP voice actor of Costas. Defeat the thieves and secure the escape route.
Fighting for them now, are ya? You and die with your new friends!
What? Do you know me, Costas? I don't think you do. Or are you talking about Redacted? Oh yeah, the game is pretty loud now. I can handle it with the sound in my ears, but thankfully I set my playback from my Go XLR silent enough to not blow out my ears, but yeah. Advantage icons, weapon triangle I suppose. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it's always a streamer kind of thing where it's like you kind of want to. No, it is not blowing out my ears because I set my playback volume with my Go XLR to low enough to have it be just fine. But if I hadn't lowered it a few weeks ago, I would probably be blowing out my ears with this volume setting. So I got lucky in that sense. I'm using OBS with Stream Elements and a Go XLR alongside a Shure SM7B. Oh. Let's see, more advantage effect, more up arrows. Oh, okay, they can stack. Advantage can be determined by class. Check class abilities. Being a fighter class equipped with an axe, Edelgard has the strongest advantage against axe users.
I'll deal with things here. Watch this!
Oh, I'm now controlling
Let
Edelgard.
me show you a trick for dealing with heavily defended enemies.
Show me the tutorial. No tutorial? Okay. Let's see. View attacks with fire. Class action. Oh, maybe it's class action that she means.
And that's how it's done.
Alright. Item drops. Resources. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Okay.
Don't overstep, Edelgard.
So we're probably gonna switch to the other two for the other camps. Makes sense. I see, so that's what that does. And 3.
I suppose my turn has arrived.
Wait, no, not yet, Dimitri. Oh, I can change manually. That makes things easier. Use arrows to change the unit you're currently controlling. You can also select the unit to control from the order screen. Alright. Yes. Control.
I must strive to perform. I've awaited this moment. I won't allow anyone to stop me.
Alright.
You're making me feel bad for the enemy.
There we go. Need to get in there and press X. Did it do that from the get-go, I wonder?
Apologies, but it was you or me.
Just who are these people anyway? All 3 of them have crests.
The crests are to blame. I mean, units with crests can trigger crest effects. Under certain conditions, you will find details about crest effects by selecting details on the status screen and hovering over the crest name.
What's wrong with you? They're just a bunch of brats! Stop embarrassing yourself and stand your ground already!
Yes, but everyone's a lot more powerful than before. Because this is a Warriors game, so generic enemies just can't compete.
I'll take over.
Take a breather. I shall
Is
take
it
the lead.
clog time? I think it's clog time.
Alright, it's claw time. A weapon, a combat art, or magic that's extra effective gives a huge advantage against a specific enemy. True, I have grounded technically too. When extra effective, you have 3 tiers greater advantage against enemy. You'll deal greater damage. The stun gauge displays upon all attacks. Yeah, okay. Flying classes such as Pegasus Knights are vulnerable to bows. Yeah, again.
I'm a master of strategy, but I'm not really used to being on the front lines. You have a thing for bleeding, Dimitri? Heal up already.
You're hurt. Do something about those wounds.
Vulneraries. RB. Not RB. R plus B.
Very sharp, Crow. As
Gotta stay on guard.
There we go. That's good. Now that's an Archer gameplay.
Hey, got lucky there. Well, lucky for me, I guess. Not so much for you.
It's not over.
Indeed.
Bandits have a firm hold on the central road. It would be wise to move through the forest and take down the strongholds as we go.
Try and keep an eye on who we're fighting, and make sure we've got the right person leading the charge at the right time.
I need to check Claude's moveset. Thank you, game. Please. Alright, issuing orders. I hear that this actually works properly in this game. Rather than, I'm not sure if it was in the other Fire Emblem Warriors game, but in the other Warriors games, they're not that big of a deal from what I hear, like, in comparison. Attack enemies and capture enemy strongholds. Auto battle. Yes, yes. Let's see, this one is a flyer. Okay, let's start with this.
We will proceed as planned.
You're good against this one.
We must strive to perform.
Here I go. No mistakes.
You're neutral against this one, so you attack. So what then? I can't select... Oh, over here, this one. I suppose.
They must learn who they're up against.
I assumed the gates would be closed, so I didn't even consider that spot, but... Dimitri.
We will proceed as planned.
Right, I already selected your target. This one.
We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
And... Shez? Fine.
Let's try this.
Claude, you go and attack this one.
Let's see how this goes.
You've issued orders to all your allies. Use Bloodchest to capture the remaining strongholds. You can switch between the order and battle screens with the arrow key.
Take a breather.
Watch this.
I've awaited this moment.
Alright. I kind of wanted to test Claude properly.
No problem. I got it.
So that's the first one. That's the second one. Wrong button. That's the third one.
Let us crush their defenses. I've
All right.
awaited this moment.
I'll take over.
Take a breather.
What shoddy defenses? We'll be done before we know it if they're all like this.
Unfurl the flag.
My game was English.
That takes care of that.
Oh. Right, that was English voices speaking. There we go. It's all good.
Enough of this strategy nonsense! Get out there and tear them all to pieces!
Wait, I got material. That's the only one lying around here, right? Pots. Break pots and you find gold or recovery items. Or a gauge.
Okay, how many thugs does this guy have working for him anyway?
You're making fun of your game. Because this is a Warriors game. Of course he has many thugs. Ooh. Aloise! Hello.
Repent, foul bandits!
Ah, I see.
The Knights of Ceros are here, and we'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
JP voiceover.
This battle is practically won if the knights have arrived.
The Knights of Ceros? Not now! If I don't kill at least one of them, Brad, I'm finished!
Oh, tough luck, my friend.
Watch out. They're gonna make a last-ditch effort to rush our position.
Defeat Costas. Okay, we can. Wait, wrong direction. Over here. All-out offense. Select all-out offense from orders and available units will attack the selected target. Alright. How do I... Oh, I select the target instead. All-out offense. Alright.
Form ranks and capture those men. Quickly now.
Goodbye, please. I need to move in as well.
This is where you die, dogs!
How my allies looking? Awakening. When the awakening gauge is filled, press R plus A to awaken. Alright. Everything's better, right? Text will make stun gauge appear, stun gauge will deplete quickly. You'll receive bonuses based on number of enemies defeated. Your HP will not reach 0. Oh, okay, that's helpful. To fill the awakening gauge, pick up blue tonics, damage enemies, execute critical rush. Press A while awakened to complete the to completely deplete with a warrior special. Okay.
Feel that power? Maybe you can channel it like you did in the other battle.
Here it comes!
That was the wrong button.
You're done!
This was the combo I needed to press. There we go. Come on, Costas. You go down.
We cannot allow ourselves to perish here. I'm afraid we must spare no mercy for you.
Madam.
Never should have taken this job.
He dies sooner than in the other route. In the other game. Can't really call it a route if the game is entirely different.
Is it over?
Hey, Aloise. Hello. How are you doing? Wow, everything is S rank. I bet that wasn't scripted at all. Yeah. SABCD. The battle rank is determined by 3 factors: completion time, enemy defeated, damage taken. Sure. I leveled up.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Oh, he's got a pretty decent magic score as well. It's not that far off, so I suppose I could be a mage as well if I wanted to. Which is nice. Well, thank you for showing me off, showing off like a better stat level up than I did for your tutorial example. Yes, I do know what these things do. Pretty sure. Magic attacks. Critical rushes. Power, okay. Rate. Affect duration of awakening, okay. Recharge time. Appearance rate of recovery items, that's nice. Defense. Resistance, charm. Right, I don't have battalions yet, but yeah, I get it.
I won't let
MVP.
myself stop here.
Bloodchest. Almost another level up. But not quite. Leveling up combat arts. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Oh, they I don't need to choose something, I thought. Anyway. Class experience. When units level increase, they'll be able to equip more powerful weapons. They'll be able to attack more times consecutively. Alright. After battle, you'll be able to check the contents of weapon packs and resource pouches you acquired in battle. Stat boosting items. Yeah. We got all that. The classics. Alrighty.
Hang on. You're seriously the Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance?
That's the correct kind of response. But also, real quick, break, because I need to, prepare something. It won't take longer than 1 or 2 minutes. Alright, back to this. Back to this scene. Alrighty. Now then. Thank you. And thanks for the welcome back, Cease. Alright.
Yes. And as the 3 of us are now in your debt, I think formal introductions are in order.
Imagine winning this big in
My
life.
name is Edelgard von Hresvelg, Princess of the Adrestian Empire.
Like, imagine having 3 royalty individuals in your debt.
I am Dmitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
And I'm Claude von Regan, grandson of the leader of the Leicester Alliance.
Things looked grim there for a moment. Thanks to you, we put those bandits to flight.
Bit of a miracle we ran into you out there, but hey, I'll take it.
I mean, sure. If you want to call it that. Maybe it was destiny. I could boast loudly of my heroic deeds. Well, your could also refer to all of ours, but play it cool. Claim it was a team effort. Let's be a humble himbo.
Hey, I only fought well because I had such fine companions by my side.
There may be some truth to that. I can't shake the feeling that we were destined to meet somehow.
Maybe.
Well, aren't they an unlikely trio? I wonder why those bandits were after them.
Gee, I wonder.
Still, it's no concern of ours. We have our own plans to attend to.
Yeah, we're off. Goodbye.
Now, collect your pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask you to join them.
How about that? How about that, Arvel?
Say, while I have you here,
Money.
do you know where I can find Remire Village? I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way. I'm looking for a band of hardened mercenaries who follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors that's where they're camped.
Oh, that was definitely the case then.
Actually, Remire might just be the village we've been looking for, too. That ring a bell, Edelgard? I don't remember hearing anything about mercs, but...
The name sounds correct, at least.
Gerald's too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors, but they're all I've got at the moment.
In any case, we won't find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp and get our bearings before...
Is Alois gonna interrupt this?
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenary.
Hello there,
We've
Alois.
mopped up what's left of those rascals. So what say we return to camp? And I insist you accompany us, good mercenary.
Great. Good job, Alois.
Me?
You heard the man. We'll wait out the night together and make for the village in the morning.
I mean...
It's a great plan, especially if you want to get paid, as we're a tiny bit short on pocket change at the moment.
Yes. And those mercenaries you're looking for? Gerald's band, was it? They may be in Remire Village tonight, but there's no telling when they'll move on. If you come back to our camp, we have maps that may help you get one step ahead of them.
Indeed.
This is clearly the wisest course of action, not to mention that I would enjoy conversing with you further. But of course, the choice is yours.
Ooh. I can see the... I can see the delay between my actual TV screen and the OBS screen, so... I wonder if the audio is in sync with the screen on OBS. I'm gonna accept. I don't know if, like, declining is even possible, but... Game over. I'm gonna go with it.
Why can't things ever be simple?
All right, but just for the night.
Perfect. Then might I borrow you for a moment after we reach camp? There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise you.
Sure.
Right then, so off we go?
Yes, let's get it.
But, if I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Indeed.
Yes, do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name is spread all over Fodlan by now.
Mercenaries, is it? No. No, it can't be him. Can it? Well, I'll just have to meet this Gerald myself. After I've seen my duties through, of course.
Wonderful.
After all, if I don't finish my assigned tasks, I'm mission the point.
I love Alois.
Get it? Missing? Mission? Come now, this is good stuff!
It sure is. I love terrible jokes.
That's our Alois. Come on, let's get moving before he really gets going.
Oh my god, Claude sounded like he was in pain. That's funny. Battle rank and the rewards. We went over that already, so all good. Ooh. Interesting. Battle prep. After a battle, you'll be able to interact with the allies back at camp. Press A when near a unit to talk to them.
Hey!
I can't believe how quickly those thugs set upon us. The class heads ran off. People were shouting orders. Oh, but it was a right mess. Say, who are you anyway? I don't remember. Hey, you're one of the surviving brigands, aren't you? Somebody, anyone help! Well, I'm not even trying to defend myself, so all good, all good. Hello, Knight.
Greetings.
Eloise told me all about what happened. Thank you for your assistance, for assisting the class heads. Had anything happened to the students, we all would have paid in heartache and worse.
By the way,
it reminds me of the previous term when a student who returned home from the academy went missing. Forgive me, I'm rambling.
Hey!
Welcome to our humble base camp. I assume you're familiar with the Officers' Academy on the grounds of Garrigmark Monastery, yes?
If I'm honest.
The 3 young people you have assisted earlier are the heads of the Academy's 3 houses. But you'll find other students, teachers, and even members of the Knights of Ceres here at the camp. I fear you caught us in the middle of an annual outdoor activity carried out at the beginning of the Academy's school year.
That's concerning.
Well, that does not sound nice. Plastic in the water. I mean, as long as it's just a singular piece and you'll manage to get it out, it's good. But the situation became quite the mess when that band of brigands attacked us. I wish we could chat at length, but it seems the 3 class heads wish to speak with you.
What say you?
Alas, I cannot keep you all to myself. This is a great opportunity for you to bond with your rescuees.
Let's see.
I wanted to start here. Hello, Lawrence.
Ah, it is you.
Ah, you must be the famed mercenary of the woods who stepped in unbidden to aid Claude. As the noble representative of the Leicester Alliance, I must offer you my thanks. Press him for details, shrug him off. Press him for details. Oh, I thought it was House Regan who represented the Alliance. On the surface, perhaps, but the reality of the thing is quite different. The one who bears the future of Leicester on his shoulders is none other than myself. After all, I am Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. Alright. Leonie. Hey, aren't you that merc who helped out Claude and the others?
So...
I'm actually gunning to become a mercenary myself. That's why I enrolled in the Officers' Academy. Rain on her face. That's so rude. Oh my god. Encourage your dreams.
Right on.
In that case, I hope we end up working together.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks. I'll give it a shot. Wait, I'll give it all I got.
I'll do it.
That makes a lot more sense. I'm going to work myself through the bone so that I can become just as strong as the captain someday. Support points. Yeah, nothing new. Marianne.
Hello?
You're that mercenary one's talking about. Bletches, was it? You're not attempting to curry favor with the children of the nobility in pursuit of some nefarious aim, aren't you? Are you? Keep her guessing. These options are so funny. No, don't worry. Nope. Just saw some folks in trouble and helped them out. Didn't even know they were noble until afterward. I see. And do you think our mercenary friend is someone worthy of our trust, Marianne? What? Me? I'm
busy.
Well, either way, we need to be going. We're busy. Is he standing here? Hello, Hilda.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, you're that mercenary who helped Claude out of that little jam.
Huh.
Oh, you're that mercenary who helped Claude out of that little jam? I heard you're super strong, so I was kind of picturing you as one of those huge bodybuilders or something. I'm gonna laugh. Sorry to disappoint, but I don't have the muscles for himbo.
Aww.
Too average if you ask me. Talk about a letdown. Oh, come on, I'm just joking. You're pretty easy to talk to, so I couldn't help myself.
Thanks.
Anyways, thanks for helping out Claude.
Did you need me?
And these two. Hey, you're a new face. Are you a student from one of the other houses? You must be the mercenary you've been hearing so much about. What was your name again? My name is Blood Shaz.
Right on.
Yeah, I'm Blood Shaz. Good to meet you. What houses are you guys with?
No problem.
We're in Claude's house, the Golden Deer, but we're just regular old Common folk. Due to the nature of the Lester, we have more students from the commoner class than the other houses.
Please?
I'd imagine you're a commoner yourself with what being a mercenary and all. Indeed.
Oh, hey.
Okay, hi Claude.
Hey there. Thanks.
Hey friend, I appreciate what you did. Hey friend, I appreciate what you did back there. We'd have to be in a world of hurt. We'd have been in a world of hurt without you. Oh, and regarding compensation, Eloise told me not to pay you personally. I guess they want to handle the church thing? Sorry about that. Eloise. Sure, why not, right? You sure I can trust this Eloise guy?
Of course.
Yeah, I guess you shouldn't expect you to have faith in any random stranger who walks by. In any event, you helped us out, and everyone's extremely grateful for it.
Speaking of
which, have you talked with the others here at camp?
how's that?
I can tell you a little bit about my students in the Golden Deer house. This is kind of weird, like setup-wise, because we're not like supposed to, like, there's no reason for us to ask about them, right? But tell me about yourself.
Who, me? I'm more curious about you, personally. If you don't have anything better to do, I'd be glad to have you join us at Garrick Mach.
Well, that was just that.
Have you met him yet? At first, I thought he was real serious and persnickety. But that image shattered pretty quick once I noticed him chatting up every girl in the monastery.
Interesting. I mean, makes sense that is what he would point out, I suppose.
Hilda's the only daughter of Duke Goneril. Seems like she had a pretty cushy life growing up. Which means she's gotten into the habit of slacking off and making other people do things for her.
That's just great.
He's a pretty friendly guy. Though it'd be nice if he talked about something other than muscles.
And food.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. He's had it pretty rough.
Indeed. That's Raphael.
Don't ever treat her like a child. I made that mistake earlier and she nearly took my head off.
Thought you did it on purpose. That's what you say in the other game.
But she's clearly the youngest out of this year's students, so I don't get what the big deal is. Just another pampered noble, I guess.
Alright.
Ignatz likes the great outdoors. Definitely more than the rest of us, anyway. He's the second son of a merchant family, but says he wants to be a knight. He doesn't really seem suited for it, though. Maybe his parents are making him do it.
Pretty sure. Because, like, apparently he told Claude that, or, well, the others, that he wanted to become a knight, but we all know that's not the case.
Ignatz likes the great out. He's the second.
And Marianne and Leonie.
Oh, Marianne? She's Margrave Edmund's daughter, but that's all I know about her. She doesn't interact with the other students at all. I'll admit, she intrigues me.
Indeed.
Leonie wants to be a mercenary. I bet you two would have lots to talk about. You're both pretty frank, too. I just hope you're not as obsessed with saving money as she is.
Well, we don't have any, so... Alright, well, that's that. Let's go check out the Blue Lions.
Hey there.
Oh, you must be that mercenary I've been hearing about. I'm Ash, and I'm a student at Garrick Mach's Officers Academy. Do you know about the academy? See, there are 3 houses, each based on where the person's from. No, what's that?
Let's see.
Never heard of it. I'm not much for high society and fancy balls and all that.
Right.
I know just how you feel. I was adopted by a noble, but I was born a commoner. I actually find it pretty daunting to always be surrounded by the rich and powerful. It's a lot easier to talk to someone like you. Hello, Hanneman.
Moment of your time. Quite.
I am Hanneman, a professor at the Officers Academy. I heard tale of your recent exploits and wish to express my thanks. Oh, and another matter. Do you possess a crest? What is a crest? Crest is some magic noble thing, right?
All in all,
Listen well now. Crests are a power that dwells in the blood and they are passed down through the generations from parent to child. Those with crests may excel at magic or perhaps have the ability to wield powerful weapons known as heroes' relics. When I heard about what you did, I thought perhaps you were in possession of one. But seeing your reaction, I imagine you never looked into the matter. If you were to come to my residence at the monastery, I could take the time to conduct a full investigation if you'd like. Just the two of them. Who leads the last house then? I feel so many people today that I'd never want to look at another bandage again. And who do we have here? No wait, don't say it. Let me guess.
Got it.
You are a brave vagabond knight who appeared to boldly protect me from those brigands earlier. Roll with it. Sure. Yeah, totally.
Right on.
Oh yeah, that's me, alright. Okay, that wasn't gaining affinity with her. Oh, and the name's Bloodchest, by the way. You're very kind to go along with my little jape.
Well, hi.
Well then, I am Manuela, a professor at the Officers Academy, a doctor, and also a songstress of a world-renowned opera company. Though I have worked myself to the very bone today, so right now I'm merely a sad and lonesome woman. No worries. Welcome back.
A moment of your time.
Oh.
Okay, let's talk to the others here. Hello, Ingrid and Sylvain.
Thanks.
Hello, friend. You're the one who helped Dimitri, right? Well, we all owe you for that. So if you need if you need a meal, it's on me.
I appreciate it.
I'm grateful as well. I'd offer my thanks with a meal too, but I heard that you'll be leaving us shortly.
Can we speak a moment?
Oh, and I don't believe I got your name. The name's Bloodchest. Keep it in mind in case you ever need a heavy hitter. I'll do just that. And while it's unfortunate we're parting ways here, I suspect we may have a chance to meet again in the future.
Not good.
A shame we don't have time to get to know each other a little better, though. Saving Dimitri for last, like the other house.
It's you.
You're that new merc, right, Bloodchest? The boar says you had some skill. You'll have to give me a demonstration before we head out. Ask who the boar is. Oh yeah, sure. Deal. I can clear some time before sunrise. Looking forward to it. Night of Sarah's. Generic.
It's you!
We've held these kind of outdoor activities countless times, but I've never seen anything like this happen. Plus, we've got 3 high-ranking noble children here, so the guard was more than double that of usual here. To think they were nearly killed by some pack of base brigands. It's a real mess, make no mistake. And now I have to find a way to explain it all to Lady Rhea. Well, good luck with that.
Heya!
Oh, you're that mercenary. It's great to meet you. I'm Annette, and this is my best friend Mercedes.
Hello there.
It's nice to make your acquaintance. Have you already spoken with the others? Well, not all of them, but partially, so I have. Most of them, yeah. We've got a real cast of characters here.
The thing is...
Well, isn't someone a go-getter?
That's right.
We haven't even talked to everyone yet, but that's because we only just started at the Officers Academy. You probably know them better than we do. Well, hello, Didu.
My thanks.
You've assisted His Highness and have my gratitude. I will see to repay the debt. shrug it off.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, I just chipped in a little at the end there.
No.
Little or no, I must offer thanks.
I see.
To be honest, I'd like to treat you to a meal, but we lack the time. Going with the eating 10 meals a day style of Fire Emblem.
You have my thanks.
Let me begin by first conveying my gratitude to you, Bloodshed. We are in your debt.
Speaking of which,
I also examined a map earlier, and the village where you're headed seems to be a little more east. Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. I checked the map earlier, but couldn't tell where in the woods I actually was. Well, I'm glad I could be of service. I hope you are able to reach your destination this time.
by the way,
You'll be staying until sunrise, yes? I hope you'll take the opportunity to converse with the others here. Of course, now that I've sprung the idea on you so suddenly, you'll likely find yourself at a loss to who you ought to speak to.
how about this?
On that note, I would be happy to give you an introduction to any Blue Lion students.
Your interest flatters me, but I'm afraid I find myself unsure of where to begin. Perhaps I'll have thought of a topic when next we speak. But you're leaving for that village soon, aren't you?
Indeed.
Dedu hails from the land of Dusker. Perhaps you've heard of it.
I sure
He
did.
tends to keep to himself, but he possesses one of the kindest hearts of anyone I know. I'm proud to call him my vassal. Speak to him, and you'll see why.
Indeed.
Felix is the son of Duke Fraldarius. He has a sharp wit and even sharper tongue. But he's a good person at his core. I can attest to that. He has always admired strength above all else in a fighter. I imagine the two of you will make fast friends.
I'm sure. Anyway.
I only first met her here at the academy. She seems a gentle soul with great inner strength. From what I understand, she has traveled far and wide throughout both the Empire and the Kingdom. Perhaps that explains her demeanor.
Alright. Ash, Annette, Sylvain, Ingrid.
In the far south of Fargus lies a manor by the name of Castle Gaspar. Ash is the adopted son of that castle's lord, Lenato.
Interesting. I don't think the main game ever stated where in Fargus the Gaspar castle is.
He's an honest boy, well deserving of our trust. I'd like to get to know him better someday, should the opportunity arise.
Annette.
Annette is the hardest worker in the entirety of the Blue Lion House. She is truly brilliant. I could stand to learn from her single-minded devotion, if only a little.
Well, she's dedicated. That much is for sure.
Sylvain is the son of Margrave Gautier. You may have already noticed, but he's something of a womanizer. That may be putting it lightly, in fact.
Well, it's a bit complicated, isn't it?
Despite his apparent indifference, he possesses great cunning and is quicker on his feet than anyone else here. I've known him long, so I'm well aware.
Yeah, it's Sylvain.
Ingrid is the daughter of Count Galatea, and she is far more gallant than your run-of-the-mill knight. She has ever been straight-laced and diligent, even when we were but children. It is not an uncommon sight to find her scolding Sylvain for his indiscretions.
Alright, that's all the Blue Lions. The map shows me that there's still people that I have to talk to, like this church soldier.
What did you need?
Can't believe they talked me into going on this trip. It'll be fun, they said. Nothing ever happens. And then, bam, disaster and danger everywhere. I thought I was going to die out there. I was swinging my spear at anything that got within range, but then some girl from the Officers Academy showed up and led me to safety. I'll tell you, kids these days are graceful and strong. Nothing like the useless punks from my day. The opposite of a back in my day kind of guy. Hello there, student. I didn't talk to you.
Well met.
Do you know about the 3 houses at the Officers Academy? I only ask because you seem a little bit dense. No offense. It's okay, we're himbo. Anyway, you've got the Black Eagles, which is home to the folks of the Adrestian Empire. Then there's the Blue Lion House, which is made up of individuals from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
What are your thoughts?
And finally, there's the Golden Deer House, which has people from the Lesser Alliance. Alrighty, let's see. Okay.
Please be listening. Listen.
Hello, I'm called Petra. I'm finding you to be quite fascinating. Yeah.
Right on.
Hey there, I'm Bloodchess. I'm technically a mercenary, though I guess right now
Love
I'm
has much difficulty.
kinda just a drifter. I do not have understanding. Where are you drifting to?
Yeah, I don't know.
Through the world? You know, just sorta kicking around with no real end goal. No follow-up on that. No candies.
Look who has arrived.
Well, the the mercenary who cut down the leader of those thieves. I must say, that was quite a capable display you put on back there. I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate scion of the Eyre family, the foremost house of the Empire. Rest in peace, voice actor for Ferdinand. Oh yeah, I'm playing along. Yeah, I think I've heard of you. You're one of the Empire's big movers, right?
What?
You think you've heard of us? Why, I never. Now, see here, my sellsword friend. We are House Eyre, proud eagles of the Empire.
I am on it.
Clearly, I must work harder as a beacon of the common folk, so they might cry my name, cry the name of my family from one end of the continent to the other. He is Ferdinand von Eyre. Alright, Caspar. Hey, Linhardt, wake up! Look, I get that you're tired, but we're leaving at the crack of dawn, remember? The bandit attack stole my chance for sleep, so I must... and who might you be? Give some details. Hey there. The name's Bloodchess. I'm a merc who's just passing through the area. I caught himself fighting with those bandits earlier, which is how I ended up here.
What?
Wait, so you're the one who took out their boss? You were amazing! I should have given chase and knocked them around with it myself, but oh well. Hello, knight.
How may I help you?
Thank you for cooperating with the heads of the 3 houses. It seems like the class heads served as decoys to draw out most of the thieves before finding an opportunity to flee. Thanks to that, the others managed to hold fast with only light injuries. Still, it would have been tragic had any of the heads been seriously injured or worse. I'm just grateful for all of your help. Hello, Hubert. Yes, you're the mercenary we happened to cross.
My thanks.
While I harbor some reservations about you, the fact remains that you assisted Lady Edelgard, and for that I offer you my gratitude. I accept this praise. Happy to help, although I wouldn't mind some details about the whole reservations part.
Right.
My thoughts are mine alone. You need not concern yourself with the matter. Oh.
Hello. Hello.
You must be the mercenary Adi told us about. I'm Dorothea. You've heard about the Officers Academy, right? Well, pretty much all of this year's students from the Black Eagle House are here at the moment. Well, except for Bernadetta. Of course. Of course. Well, which is sadly typical. She stayed behind because she was terrified of the idea that we might be attacked in the woods. I can't believe she ended up being right. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to ramble. Has anyone ever told you you're surprisingly easy to talk to? Yeah, some of the other students. Anyway. lastly, Edelgard. Lady Ladlegard.
Thank you.
Ah, there you are. Thank you for your assistance in the previous battle. I'd like to discuss your future if you have a moment. If you find yourself with no place to go after we accomplish our objective, I'm hoping we might hire you on with the Empire.
What do you think?
I can promise you'll be handsomely paid, including the work you did today. So, what say you? Why don't you hire me? I'm not usually hired into service by people quite so high up on the food chain. Why the special attention? I value your talent now that I've had the ability to see it firsthand.
On another matter.
By the by, have you spoken with the others here in camp? If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit about the students in my own house, the Black Eagles.
Well, you're certainly not timid. You do realize you're addressing the heir to the Imperial throne, yes?
You offered.
Still, I suppose I admire that sort of freedom. It must be nice not to have your lot in life decided for you.
Well, thanks for no information, Edelgard.
Hubert of House Vestra is my attendant. His family is unusual in that they're noble but lack territory of their own. Hubert is deeply loyal to me, and you can trust him completely. In fact, I imagine he's quite grateful for what you've already done.
What's the lie? I personally like Edelgard. My first house was the Blue Lion house, then I played the Golden Deer, and lastly the Black Eagles, but I do like Edelgard. Anyway, I didn't properly
Hubert of House Vestra is my attendant. His family is unusual in that they're noble but lack territory of their own. Hubert is deeply loyal to me, and you can trust him completely. In fact, I imagine he's quite grateful for what you've already done.
Edelgard, I don't think you quite understand what trusting Hubert completely means. That only applies because you are the one he serves. Alright, Dorothea.
That's Dorothea Arnault. She's an up-and-coming songstress in a famous Imperial opera company. Or she was, at least.
I'll be real. I did not remember Dorothea's last name.
For some reason, she abandoned her musical career and enrolled in the Officers' Academy. She has a very magnetic personality, which I'm sure you'll see.
It is time. It's Ferdinand von Eyre.
Have you spoken with Ferdinand? One conversation will explain him far better than I can.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
He's the heir to an influential house, which drives him to excel. But he can be quite the handful sometimes.
Yes. Bernadetta, the one who isn't here.
One of our classmates usually stays holed up in the dormitory instead of coming on these assignments. Her name is Bernadetta. If you bump into her, don't be surprised if she screams and runs away. That's sort of her thing.
Indeed. Sort of a thing indeed.
Caspar is the second-born son of a great and noble house. But as he's not the heir, you might say he joined the academy to make his own way. War and fighting are his sole pursuits, so I bet the two of you will get along just fine.
I'm not too big on Caspar, so...
Petra isn't from the Empire. She's the granddaughter of the King of Brigid, which is an archipelago situated off our western coast. You'll find her a quick study, a gifted fighter, and endlessly curious. But always come prepared to talk, because she'll definitely want to pick your brain.
Though I suppose Caspar would also fit the same category as Bloodshaz here. The himbo without the muscles. I mean, without the mass, I suppose. Because they still both have muscles. And Linhardt.
Surely you know someone like Linhardt. He's as bright as they come, yet just as lazy as well. That's simply how he is, though. I can't force him to apply himself, but he'll come around. Most likely.
I mean, depending on the definition, right? I think the official definition based on like Urban Dictionary or something would be like dumb but attractive, but like based on what most people recognize a himbo with is like muscly guy who's dumb but like kind. I'm pretty sure that's the most common depiction of a himbo. So, I suppose it's up to the person. Looks like dawn's almost here. Well, great, I didn't sleep. Tell Alois you're heading out. Hey, I just promised Felix that I would explore with him. Anyway, back to Alois. I lied. Ah, Blutches, have you spoken with the house leaders yet?
That's concerning.
What, you're leaving? But that won't do.
If I'm honest...
Actually, I was hoping I could ask something of you. Would you hear me out? Well, I haven't been paid yet, so I suppose I'll listen to you. And I feel like the other option would just leave me...
My apologies for asking this of you.
Back here.
I know you're heading for Remire Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but... Well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Garreg-Mach Monastery instead.
Fantastic.
And why would I do that, exactly?
Because you've done us a great service, and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you. At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full. Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church.
Indeed.
We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of great political consequence at that.
So you want to make me hush-hush?
And then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone.
Well?
So you see why we must ensure you are well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign. Perhaps in blood.
What's that supposed to mean?
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
I mean...
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I'd just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back.
Well, I do like Alois, but I do not like the church, so...
Anyway, the whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
I suppose we don't really have a choice.
That was a threat. And here I thought he was a big softy.
Yes, but he doesn't have a choice.
Well, what do you think? Garreg-Mach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be, but this man seems rather set on having us accompany them.
Time for game over. Fine, I have no choice.
You make a poor case, Alois, but I can see where this is heading. I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a noble soul you are.
Sorry, Alois, but...
I'd say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
Not the time, Alois. Anyway.
Alois, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear.
That's messed up. That's messed up, Shaz.
While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
Told me what?
Told you how dashing you are in that armor. Not just any man could pull off that look.
True.
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it. There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garreg-Mach. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add?
Definitely.
I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead, so let's try to keep the mood light.
Yeah, sure.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us, but... Well, are you sure about this decision? The last thing we want is to delay you from your own business.
It's not like we've got a
choice. The
choice.
knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
Well, you know how the leader of the church is. I'm sure I'll get silenced in a different way if I don't do it like this. Ah, that's so on brand for some Fire Emblem choices in general. Lament your lack of choice. But to be fair, I don't actually dislike the fake choices because sometimes it's just more like about your morals and your like sometimes these questions just ask you instead of your character. How do you feel? Get invested in the story and stuff. Anyway, I went with this, so I'm gonna stick with it, so I'm gonna lament it.
No one gets a say when they're up against a squadron of knights.
No, I suppose not. Apologies again for dragging you into this mess.
Yes, that's quite enough chatter. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Aloise, you're not being very empathetic
Listen,
right now.
I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Sorry, but we're in depresso mode right now.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it.
A skeptic, huh? You know, I may look like a scoundrel, but I happen to be a man of my...
Hey! Hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind!
Well, that would just benefit me greatly.
You know you've had a busy day when you rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance. I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
Let me guess. I get to do the same thing as I did with Esbyleth. I want to deflect. I want to reflect on... I feel like Dimitri makes a really good case here, but Edelgard was the one who offered first, so I suppose...
It seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries.
What about Dimitri?
It feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me, every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king, the kind who looks after his people.
Yeah.
Claude's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble, and I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with.
I mean, true.
Of course you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately?
I'm a himbo.
Still, you better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
Yeah. Before the leader of the church, Lady Rhea, has me executed for not following their orders.
Prologue. 3 houses.
It's a bit of an over-exaggeration, but, you know.
Deep in the forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Garreg Mach's Officers' Academy, and a leader of one of the school's 3 houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garreg Mach.
Oh no, the spell. I heard it so many times before. All right.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Ooh, it's all the teacher stuff. Or would Yuritsa maybe be the last teacher in this setting? Alright, they wanted to give the teaching position to Yuritsa before they picked up Byleth, so I suppose that would be the case.
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Seros.
Her hair color is very vibrant. In the
Thank you
model.
from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
I fit right in with Sedith and Rhea with my green hair. I'm gonna remain humble.
I'm just glad I could help.
Such modesty is not required around me. Your actions were truly commendable.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude.
Yes, also to silence me.
We have a proposal for you. One made on behalf of the church itself.
What?
What kind of proposal?
Indeed.
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes?
Yes.
We would have you join this academy as a student.
A much better setup. Because now you don't have the awkward situation of like teacher-student relationships. Despite being the same age. Oh, I love Sedith as well. Sedith is great. In my second run, I played like the 4 routes. I played well, 4 routes, you know, the different whatever. Blue Lions I played male Byleth, then I played female Byleth, and then male and female again. And in my second run, I married Sedith because Sedith's great. Yeah. And the other guy I married in the last run was Ferdinand von Eyre. Because Ferdinand von Eyre.
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer.
Indeed.
Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
But my vengeance.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash.
Possible. Quite possible.
And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
So what are my options here? You know, I kind of want to try. Let's turn her down.
Sorry, but the world's got other plans for me. I can't afford to stay here forever.
Oh, this would not be forever. You would only be enrolled for 1 year.
Which is a long time in its own right.
Bear in mind that the Knights of Seros and many other powerful warriors pass through these gates. Whether you seek to someday become an officer, or simply increase your own strength, this environment will undoubtedly aid in your pursuits.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
Indeed. Fine, I'll enter.
Alright, I'm in.
A wise decision.
A wise decision, because the alternatives are probably not very pleasant, let's say.
We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
Maybe. Possibly.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The Academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan.
Alright.
Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals.
Except for the living quarters, because the nobles, some of the nobles couldn't accept living next to the commoners.
We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions.
Yes.
Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire.
I wonder which of the teaches which house in this setup, because there's no teacher to replace we're not one of them. Big F.
Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
Now it's time for choice, I see. It's pretty difficult, because I wanted to go with the flow, but the premise is a bit different than I would have assumed it would be, because like initially I was thinking Edelgard was the first to offer me to work for her, but now I am I kind of knew that I was enrolling into the academy, but I still felt like maybe the choice would be made before I decide which yeah, I thought the choice might happen before I am forced to enroll. Let's see. Going with like in-character feel, Jazz would get along greatly with Felix. Many of them wanted to offer a meal. Ash was like very easy to talk to from Jazz's perspective. For Claude, Leonie is very appealing as a partner character. I don't mean like romantic partner, but like choosing someone else because like she wants to be a mercenary, and like it feels like Chess could make a good friend in Leonie. Beyond that, for this house, Claude, I suppose, because he's easy to work with and like currying his favor. I suppose like I should consider that as well. For like, Chess did mention thinking working for Claude would be easy because he's laid back as a noble. Edelgard. Yeah, Edelgard. Yeah, I don't think I will pick the Black Eagle's house as the first house because they didn't really strike me the same way as the others, like especially when like the commoners interact with Shez. This like that's the biggest part, right? But Dorothea's conversation was mostly about how awkward it feels to be surrounded by all those nobles. So one of the other houses makes more sense. Sure, there's only, I suppose, would Mercedes be considered a commoner for this? I don't know, Dedu would be considered a commoner. And Ash. I forgot what class Mercedes started as, like noble or commoner, because I know her background. Dimitri is. I like Dimitri. The choice is definitely between Blue Lions and Golden Deer House. I suppose I'm gonna go with Blue Lions first, yet again. Just like when I played Fire Emblem Three Houses, because it's just, if I think of it from this perspective, Claude and Leonie have their appeal as like contact people, but the others, like, Lysithea is pretty brash, and Hilda doesn't seem to be the type that would harmonize well with Shez. Lorenz is his own case, of course, and Marianne, there's no impression for Shez to have. I'm thinking these guys have the best impression because we have Felix who would like to spar with us, we've got multiple people that offered food. And Ash is someone to be easy to talk to. Yeah. It would be the same order as I did in my first when I played the other game. But yeah, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I'm going with Blue Lions first. Oh, okay. That's just stats. I was wondering what that would show us. Anyway. Blue Lions. My first house. The house I've spent... house that has been the longest time since I've spent time with them because it was my first run.
So you wish to join Dimitri's Blue Lions. Are you certain?
Indeed. Yes, I would like to.
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
I don't know, but thanks for the follow, Coffee Bean. But yeah. The Blue Lions. May you build wonderful and lasting friendship, okay.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Ooh, that's interesting, okay.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change.
Oh, so that's still a thing.
I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Alright, I'll call you Bean then. Oh, hey. Hey, wait. Oh, my TV wanted to turn off. Guess I have some inactivity timer set on still. Thought I turned it off, but good to know. Hello. I'll read him.
Nice meeting you, sir. Don't load me up with too much homework, all right?
Speaking of TVs?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa?
Only 5 to 6 years? Or do you mean like the current TV that you're using?
I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house, hmm?
Ooh, that's rough. I see, yeah. I have both. But yeah. Yeah, that's kind of wild. Screen breaking too from being knocked over by the dog. You know, that's the kind of reason why I like to have the chat on screen, to have like... I'm not necessarily the type to read out loud the messages again. So I'm kind of reinstating for the sake of making things sense, right? In future VODs, because VODs will be uploaded to YouTube.
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
But I suppose it makes sense, I guess, here that Yuritsa would take over the house that we're going with that.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling?
I mean, between you and Hanuman, there's always fights going on, so...
And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
Now, if Byleth still took over, that would be very awkward. Because then we'd want to kill our own teacher.
The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
You say that, Arvel, but you look smug as always.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
You know, I think Blutch has oh, Shez, has such a funny expression. Like, this shocked or, like, the sprite is okay, but he looks so distraught in the model. Like, he looked like the world's about to end.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Alright, Yuritsa.
Sorry, what mission?
Alright, missions.
Oh, did we fail to mention that?
Yes, you sure did.
Each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
Fantastic. So I'm paying back my reward. The students of the Blue Lion House are now playable. Wish, Dimitri. Dudu. Wait, Dudu has bows? Oh no, it's a class. It's a class. Yeah, Felix, Mercedes, Ash, Annette, Sylvain, Ingrid. Now, I wonder, can I ruin everyone's class paths? Like I always do? Because I know exactly what to...
Professor Yuritsa told me the good news. Welcome to the Blue Lion House. I'm excited for us to learn and grow together. But for now, please, make yourself at home.
I will, thank you very much,
Our
Dimitri.
whole house has been buzzing since we heard you were getting assigned here. So, we're going to treat you to a welcome feast tonight. Assuming you're okay with the fancy offerings at the dining hall, that is.
Fancy?
You saved His Highness's life. That means the whole kingdom owes you one. And I can't think of a better way to get to know each other than gathering around the table for a meal.
Enough chatter. You're a mercenary, right? How's your swordsmanship?
We've talked about this before, Felix.
You must have some skill if the boar here gave you passing marks. But I won't know for sure until we cross blades at the training grounds. I'll see you there, before dinner.
Of course, because we're a muscle brain ourselves in this case. Also, we're a bit of a dumb himbo, so yeah, sure, let's go do it right now.
That's no way to talk, Felix. You were being rude.
No, it's all right, Ingrid. If it was like a more sophisticated individual, that maybe you would be right, but we're a himbo. It's okay.
Still, I must admit I'm curious as well. Rumor has it you're quite the exceptional fighter.
Yes, I've got my own unique
I'm
class.
happy to spar with any of you. Frankly, this brings me right back to my old merc buddies.
I think... Oh, our portrait will change with the Officers Academy. That's nice. But yeah, I think I'll probably keep my class because it's a unique class that only I can access, but the rest of them I'll probably mess around with.
Trade blows if you must, but please try not to injure each other.
Yeah.
The training grounds can be a little tough to find. Oh, why don't I show you the way later?
Sure.
Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. One wrong turn and you're up in the library staring down the tallest stack of books you've ever seen.
Alright.
Yes, this is the largest monastery in Fodlan, so it's easy to get lost if you let your mind wander.
I wonder if we can actually roam around the monastery because
to settle in, say so.
Because they could always just reuse the same map.
You helped His Highness. We are in your debt.
Remember your mission?
What mission?
We are to stamp out what's left of the Iron King's thieves. If I may, Professor, it seems a bit challenging for a first mission.
But their leader, Costas, has already been dealt with. If the professor thinks us capable of mopping up the rest, I trust his judgment.
I suppose, like, Shez has one thing over Byleth, which is not dying to Costas, and also killing Costas. But he also got, like, this one thing that he's worse at than Byleth, which is having to be saved by their god, like 22 times by the point because they jumped off cliffs and decided to fight hordes of monsters alone. So yeah, I guess maybe we're ending at back at the neutral 0. Or maybe I'm just being generous and we're ending at a -21. Anyway.
Good. Prepare yourself.
Of course, Oh, he's gone.
I can't get over this expression. Especially when he moves his eye around like that.
Professor Yuritsa isn't much of a talker. Or easy to talk to, for that matter.
I'm certain you'll get used to him. He may be a touch curt, but he's not a bad person at heart.
Still, bandit hunting right out of the gate? This is quite the mission.
After the events in the mountains, I hesitate to put His Highness in further danger.
It's okay, we've got this to do.
You worry too much to do. Besides, we have a trustworthy new ally coming with us.
Well, you know. Let's see. Let's jokingly be smug about it.
I've given bandits a dirt nap before, and I'll do it again.
Huh, well, I'm convinced.
Whatever the case, we should be doubly prepared.
Indeed.
And we'll be counting on our mercenary friend here to assist us.
Alright, let's do it.
Sure thing, Dimitri. You just keep counting, while I'm off racking up all the glory.
Alright. 2 weeks later. Damn. Well, what could these two be talking about, I wonder?
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from the knights.
It is time.
It is.
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom.
You know, we didn't have the mock battle.
But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
Or more like we skipped over it.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe, though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
Alright.
About time we saw some action.
Well then. Loading screen.
Lost sight of them?
Ashamed to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
Teleports behind you.
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow...
Wait, what?
What?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Charge!
Professor Yuritsa, where are you going?
We're following the trail.
He must have deduced where the bandits are. We should keep pace.
Pathetic.
Professor, it does not seem wise to charge ahead without... Hmm? What's this?
A bandit?
From the look of it, they're bandits. Or they were.
This game, I swear. This game, I swear. Sylvain's doing the thing that Chaz did, but like... it's almost even worse. Jesus.
Dead by my hand.
Whoa. Wait, so are these the bad guys we were after?
Most likely. I caught them trying to escape to that fortress.
Well, time to charge the fortress then.
Interesting. That must be their stronghold.
In that case, we'd better clean the place out before they harm the nearby villages.
Well,
they've got their tails between their legs now, so this should be easy. Let's go.
Let's go indeed.
Whoa there. Doesn't this whole fortress thing raise red flags for anyone else?
I mean, kinda, but you know, it's still Warriors game, Sylvain. Get with the times.
I agree. If this is their stronghold, why are there no signs of life?
Oh, that?
It could be a trap to lure us in.
That's fine. We're a dumb himbo. Let's charge in.
We'll be heroes if we manage to take out the entire bandit outpost. This is the kind of stuff I live for.
Yeah, himbo time.
I wouldn't go that far, but I agree we need to investigate, especially if something seems off.
In my next run, as male Shez, I need to call him himbo.
The decision is not ours to make.
Or maybe I should call female Shez in the next run Herbo, because the alternative is kind of offensive, so some people use Herbo for like the positive version, like how people praise himbo. Yeah, that might work. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
That's right. We're still on a mission after all. It's up to Professor Yuritsa.
No!
And
I know it. I got
the
it.
fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find.
I absolutely do. I really, really, really know now. I need to name male Shez in the next run that I play male Shez in. Slimbo. Yes.
But isn't it dangerous for us to go by ourselves?
That is the way.
There can't be more than a handful. You should have no issue. If need be, I will intervene.
Yeah, you sound confident, but I've still got a bad feeling about this.
It's alright, Sylvain. We
Brace
can
for
do
the
this.
worst. No guts, no glory, am I right?
Yeah.
Should things go awry, Your Highness, stay behind me.
If things go awry, I will fall back. And I expect the rest of you to do the same.
I can't fall here. I have to retreat.
I'm more than ready for this fortress. Let's see if it's ready for me.
If the professor's with us, I'm certain we'll be fine.
Then it's settled. Stay vigilant, everyone.
Alright. Victory conditions. Defeat the thieves. Something none. Victory and defeat conditions. A battle ends when in victory when you fulfill the victory conditions, and ends in defeat when you fulfill the defeat conditions. The route is the route of important units such as main character and house leaders was also result in defeat. These conditions can change during the course of battle. You can check the victory and defeat conditions from the battle prep by selecting battle details. Alright, well. Defeat conditions none. That's what I like to see. I can't change anything. So I've got to do. Oh, I could change to do's deployment. So I could just change position, but can I change unit? No. So I have Ash, Dimitri, and Didu with me for this one. Good question. I've been streaming for a bit over 2 hours. Well, it's been a while since I properly streamed last. I was thinking maybe I could go for like a total of 4 hours, so a bit over. Like ideally, I'd work my way back to streaming for 4 hours, so 1 hour and 40 more minutes roughly would be what I would be going for, unless there's no demand. In that case, I might end earlier to rest my voice because I'm not yet used to returning to streaming, but yeah. Let's see. Fight. Begin the battle? Yes.
We'll put the bandits to rout. Follow me.
Alright. That might work. Maybe I'll just do this battle Because that'll probably take half an hour because it's a Warriors game and they take a while. Press L to get an adjutant, okay. L plus Y. Stats. Unique support, tactic abilities, adjutant follow-up. Can change button. Switching with adjutant, L plus A, okay.
We got intruders! Leave this to me!
Here comes whoever they are. Looks like we'll have to fight our way out of this.
Archery gameplay is actually pretty difficult. Probably a good thing that I didn't pick the Golden Deer House then. Because from the trailer, I'd love to see Ignaz's style, because every character has their own different designs in a way. Oh nice, I got a level up.
Keep aiming higher.
Let me change.
I've awaited this moment.
Did you? Oh, so this is essentially the same gameplay I had as when I was
Well, that was something. Moving on.
the same gameplay as when I was playing
So
as
this is what real battle
Edelgard,
is like.
and Ash is the same gameplay as with Claude. That's why they gave us these characters for the first battle. I guess it makes sense. So that would probably imply that Ferdinand would be for the Black Eagles, one of them, and I do wonder. Realistically, it should be Hubert, but Hubert will definitely have a different gameplay than Claude. So, Bernadetta? Right, I need to actually pay attention to the weapon triangle. What are these guys wielding? Axes, right? Yeah, they're fighters, so
Not a problem. I've got
you
this.
get on them. Yeah, everyone attacked the same guy.
Now we know who to kill to open the gate.
That was not what I meant to press, but I'll take it. Defeat the gatekeeper? Say it ain't so. Gatekeepers and doors. Gates indicated by minus. On the map can be opened. Oh, it's not a minus, it's supposed to be a line. Defend the gatekeeper. Gates with X are open. Okay, I see. That's not... This is what I want to try. Where's the... Oh, there we go. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely the same movement that Edelgard was using in the prologue without a unique class. Blood Chest is defeated. Defeated Gatekeeper. Alright. Let me switch to chest because
Let's secure the interior.
I've badly wounded both of the characters that I've played with. Do you have side objectives? Orders.
Not a problem.
No. Menu. Status. Unit details, not that. Battle details, there we go. No side objectives as of yet, I suppose.
This place is bigger than I thought. Split up.
I pray they find peace in the grave.
Let's see. This is a sword fighter, so Dimitri will definitely have to go for this one.
We must strive to perform to the...
I'll do my best.
You can attack this one.
I'm a little nervous about...
Let's begin.
And you can attack this one.
To move.
While I will also first help out with this one. That'll do. The new class of Shez is so wild.
A treasure chest. We'll need to find the key.
I can get it open without one if you want. I'm not exactly proud of that skill, but...
I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest. And now those intruders...
I'll do my best.
You go... Where's the chest? Anyway, you go help him out for the time being. He appeared with a chest piece. Chest and chest piece. Yes, I've chosen the best route for starting off like this, I suppose. Because I don't necessarily need them. Dimitri is striking at the plaza. You there. Thief. Alright. Things are looking good. And very epic in a warrior's fashion. Because we are in a special class that is not basic as the others. Unlike Violet, who starts off in a default class and only later on gets...
I suppose this isn't exactly a trap, but I still don't know what to expect from where.
Where's the chest at? This is... Did you spotted a chest somewhere around here?
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
So time for me to go and look around. Where did you spot that chest to do? Yeah, let's go help out Ash with this bandit face captain. Right, that's that one. Where's the chest? Shouldn't it be visible on the map? Oh, up in here. Okay. That's where Yuritsa is. You know what?
Not a problem.
I'm gonna attack this one.
I've got this.
I'm gonna switch to Dimitri.
We will proceed as planned.
Control.
We will proceed as planned.
And we'll go in here.
We must. I shall take the lead.
Lightning magic and shock statuses. Alright. Well.
Take a breather.
Did not mean to do that. Meant to move with the arrow keys, which was a big mistake because this is not that kind of game. But the shield gate did not... The shield gate should not break. Okay, Yuritsa sees the chapel. I guess I will follow suit. And open up the chest. Wrong button. Let's see what great rewards are in here. New accessory. Oh, there. Never mind. I suppose I can't do any equipment stuff during battle. Which I suppose makes sense for warrior gameplay. Oh yeah, decimating this space captain because he's a sword user, probably. Everyone... All-out offense. Move for this guy. Alongside Yaritza, who's just acting as our Jagan. If Three Houses actually had a Jagan. I mean, technically it does, but it kinda doesn't. Weapon drops. Nice. Give me a weapon.
It's an old structure, but very well built. These ruffians are lucky to have such a perfect hideout.
There's money in here. Good thing I decided to shatter this one. Goodbye.
Stand down.
Goodbye, Mr. Captain. Main mission successful.
There. We've taken control of the fortress.
Time for the trap.
Let us have a look around.
Search the basement. Something is amiss.
Wait, just a second. Missions. Main mission. Okay, there's still no side mission. Okay. Because I accidentally skipped it, I wanted to make sure.
Hey, there's a prisoner down here. And she looks like an academy student.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. So that's where... this lady is.
Let's do this. No, not yet.
More. You go down.
I can still fight.
He's done for. Hello. Monica.
Are you here to rescue me?
Yes.
Are you all right? What are you doing here? Never mind. We can discuss that later.
Thank you for saving me.
No problem, Monica.
Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were dead.
Well, well, well.
It's not safe here. We must take the girl and run.
Oh no, it's an escort mission. Don't let the mystery person... Oh. Yeah, that works.
Move to
girl.
Save for...
Well, we shook this hornet's nest, so it's on us to keep her safe.
Uh-oh, this is not good.
Just leave me alone already.
Using a vulnerary.
Perhaps.
Let's hurry up and get rid of them.
Defeat mysterious soldiers.
To give him the slip.
The fever appears to be retreating. Wait. Shaz?
Not a problem.
You get rid of this one.
I've got this.
Bandits that eluded us. Leave none alive.
Don't let the thief retreat. Side missions. Yes, I know what side missions are. What? This guy needs to go down. Yes, good. We're there. Never mind, take it. There we go. Now the armor is broken.
That should do it. Hurry.
Level up.
I must keep aiming higher.
Alright, wonderful.
My turn.
Sorry I'm slowing you down. World is still a little wobbly at the moment.
No, thief, you're not gonna get anywhere. Ooh, that's quite something. He's like an endgame class.
More are coming. These are no mere bandits.
There we go. Took care of the side objective. Now everyone else still on protection duty.
Good. That's the last of them.
There's the Dark Mage, which probably will get into her way if I don't do anything about this, though. And we're gonna send you down. Goodbye, Dark Mage. Another level for Shez.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Perfect.
That should do it. Hurry.
We're going down. The kitchen is ours. Wait, we can head straight this way, okay. There's those guys over here. So Shez, I want you to
Not a problem.
keep moving this way.
I've got this.
I'd like to try using Ash against this one here.
I'm a little nervous. I'll do my best.
Yeah, wrong button.
I'm a little nervous about this.
Control. Wait, I can't control him.
Here it comes.
Wrong button. Well, actually, no, that wasn't the wrong button. I just ran out of time. Oh, I should be able to switch to him.
Leave this to me.
Great. We protected her.
We should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least.
All right. Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold?
Oh no, cutscene for Kronia.
Hi there. I'm Kronia, but you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. Or, don't.
Oh right, my overlay kind of covered that text box. Defeat Kronia.
Let's take it for ourselves.
This stronghold will fall.
Oh, come on. Come on, Captain. That's the archery version.
I'm going.
I shall take my turn. Here it comes.
Alright. I think if there's only one remaining, that'll be that. Alright, time for me to head back. All-out attack against Kronia.
I've got this.
How are you holding up to do?
Let's begin.
Good roll.
It's time. I'm going.
There we go, perfect. I mean, she wields swords, so...
Your last words lined up. Now would be the time. Not that I'm going to pay attention.
Let's try it anyway, even with a disadvantage, because I want to try more.
Oh, you're not going anywhere, Monica. I have something very special
Wrong button.
planned for you.
What sounded like Master Chief?
I think I've grown.
Hey, Kronia fell.
You asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
Well, that's just great. How about Demonic Beast?
some sort of beast. Get ready, everyone. We have to take it down.
Oh no. Whoa. Feed the beast. Yes, I know. I understand, roughly, how these work. Well, monster armor is broken. Yeah. Right.
Attack in force.
Oh, there's different gauges for different types of attack.
All the numbers in the world won't save me.
That's how this works, huh?
I am here to aid you.
Oh, thank you, Kronia. Not Kronia. Monica.
It's going to be a long fight.
Its strength fades. Don't let up.
My turn.
Take a breather.
Kronia? Never mind. Would it be of great help if you actually had the means to help us out with this? Oh, Ash is nearly loaded.
Can't take much more of this. Someone help! Out of the way!
That did it.
They defeated a demonic beast? Impossible!
Well, it was pretty.
Paulus isn't going to like this at all. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay.
Well, it was pretty reasonable in.
These names are wholly unfamiliar to me. But at least we won the day.
Did it. We've done it. Both of the land. Yeah, damage taken B. That is not much surprise. But I was doing alright on the other end.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
I could have done better on the completion time if I didn't decide to do the side enemies just for fun.
I won't let myself stop here.
I should stop using Shez so much, but I suppose that's saving for next time. Ooh. What's the stars do?
Hey, a new power. All right.
Oh, Carpe Diem and Wit Sweep. When a unit when a unit's class level increases, they gain new combat arts, magic abilities. These acquisitions can differ between units, even for those within the same class. Manage them from the convoy menu.
How can I best use this power?
No, this is not my peak.
Wait, all three? Axe, bow, and
Hey, I'm
brawling
getting
got up
better.
to 2D? That's interesting. Weapon attributes. Yeah, Venom Edge has poison. Iron Lance is just Iron Lance. Iron Axe is just Iron Axe, but they've got rarity, so they've got skills. Details. Adds 1 to the maximum forge when remaking weapons. Slightly increases damage dealt to monsters. This unit temporarily receives a minor boost to strength and magic, proportionally to luck. That's actually pretty good. And a shield, of course. Alright. Well, I want to check that out, but
We should be safe here for the time being. I'm well acquainted with Professor Yuritsa, but the rest of you are this year's Blue Lions, I presume?
indeed.
That's correct. But if I may, how did you come to be wearing our uniform? Also, how do you know Professor Yuritsa? Were you enrolled at the Officers' Academy?
Good thinking there, Dimitri.
She's one of last year's students. A Black Eagle.
Indeed.
That would make you our senior, but what are you doing in a place like this?
Abduction.
Well, I was just on the verge of graduation last year when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. In truth, I thought I'd never breathe fresh air again. Thank you for coming when you did. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Monica von Ox, eldest daughter of the Empire's Baron Ox.
Alright. Formal introduction from Monica.
Yes. I think I understand. This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Right.
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Alois?
Because the Knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Yuritsa's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell.
Indeed.
For as you know, all's swell that ends swell.
Haha.
Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
Indeed.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
Indeed, it was the others.
You didn't?
We saw others in the fortress. People who were clearly not bandits.
I mean, depending on...
This is just a thought. But what if they were the ones truly in charge, and the bandits mere pawns?
Indeed. This choice, my dude. Agree wholeheartedly. Agree half-heartedly. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kranya, I think, who managed to escape. I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
Indeed.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
Yeah, that sounds good.
What? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
We didn't give her a chance.
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
We're a circle of himbos, after all.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Well, the one who kidnapped me was Tomas the librarian. I'm certain of it.
Have you played this game or not?
I could tell from his gait, and how he held his staff. I suppose he isn't the simple scholar you think he is.
Well.
Tomas? Impossible.
Oh.
But Tomas has been at Garreg Mach even longer than I have.
But I mean like FE3Hopes specifically, because it's a bit different, right? Because we were just fighting Kranya.
I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
But Sir Alois...
Okay, because of like the song from DDLC. I don't know which one you're thinking of, but...
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kranya, he is dangerous.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Oh, just now in the battle, we had both Kranya and Monica on the field at the same time. Monica is like the green unit, and Kranya is the enemy, so...
Well, now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not
Fair.
see this coming.
Fair.
So what do you make of this Kranya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
Yeah. This Monica is actually the actual Monica this time, so... Interesting to see where that leads.
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle. She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point.
Well, Arvel, you have got memory loss, just like... redacted. I mean, Soltis,
Gone,
whatever.
vanished, lost. I remember meeting you, but before that, nothing at all.
Alright.
And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling.
As if... I don't know. We both had super pale skin.
I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
And here I thought I had it tough.
Yeah, I got no clue either.
Are you worried about me? How adorable. Oh, but I do love that about you.
You're so sassy, Arvel. I'm gonna go with they.
And so, the Knights have been ordered to apprehend Tomas. As it happens, he's been absent from Garrick Mach for the last several days. They are using this opportunity to prepare quietly, and intend to seize him upon his return.
Hard to believe someone within the monastery was working against us.
It's shocking, yes, but we have testimony from the very person he abducted. Not to mention all the other evidence they found.
Indeed.
No surprise they want to bring the guy in.
This could be our only chance to find out about his co-conspirators.
Yeah.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
Yeah, we've never met him.
He used to help me track down all manner of obscure books. I always thought he was just a kind old man. Tomas is the last person I'd picture as a murderous kidnapper.
That's why he was in disguise as
I
Tomas.
asked around, and it seems he's been in his current position for over 40 years. Why he'd choose to lash out at the church now is beyond me.
Maybe his feelings aren't new. There could have been troubling signs for a while that we aren't aware of.
Alright.
Even if that's true, what is the point of kidnapping a student?
Venture a guess. Leave the conjecture to someone else. I wonder which one I should take. Let's see. I should venture a guess because we're a himbo, right? So we're definitely not gonna be on the right track.
Ransom, maybe? The kidnapped student is from an imperial house.
Or maybe he wants to tarnish the church's reputation.
Wow, look at you reasoning things out. Your new friends must be rubbing off on you.
Yeah, I think I might actually gain some brain cells from being around smart people.
Your Highness, did this man hire the bandits that attacked you in the mountains?
That's what I'm told, but I've yet to confirm it. There is evidence that seems to link them.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to feel a lot less safe after this.
That is fair.
You're not alone. Rumors are flying around the monastery about who else might be a traitor.
Traitor.
You'd think the church would do a better job vetting the people they employ.
Yeah, right.
Maybe it's not so easy to... Hey, do you hear that? Something's happening outside.
Are they ready at the gates?
What is going on?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Well, it sounds like Tomas has returned. I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
Well, let's just give it a shot. Tomas.
I think he's here. I'll be back. Shouldn't we take a moment to... Very well. We'll be right behind you.
We're using our brain cells, the only ones we've got. Ooh, a cutscene for this.
There he is!
Well?
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further.
Well, that's just great.
What is this?
Tomas, the old man, is in truth a man with a 6 head.
Familiar, right?
It's just like me. Just like me, for real, for real.
You will pay for this.
Goodbye. Teleports.
Find him!
Right!
What he did was just like...
Me, for real, for real. Anyway. That's a good stopping point, I think. Realistically, because we've got a save prompt. So, yeah. FE3Hopes starts off fun. That much is for certain. Maybe I should... You know what? Sure. I'll just peek in. Saving. Prologue.
Prologue. Crisis in Ferdiad.
We're still there. We're still going at it.
Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceros's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian.
Indeed, indeed.
Dmitri elects to keep an eye on events from afar and not involve himself in the disturbance. Soon, however, an urgent message arrives from Ferdiad, capital of the Kingdom of Fargus.
I know what's going on. Because there's one.
Well, that was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga.
Indeed. And we didn't even get 5 novels.
Thanks to his shapeshifting ability, he slipped free of the Knights and escaped.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense.
Shapeshifting.
Can we do that too?
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me.
For real, for real. Your next words are gonna be...
His powers are just like the ones you gave me. Are you in league with him, Arval? Where do these powers come from?
If I am in league with him, no one has informed me. All I have is you, my dear partner in destiny.
Partner in destiny.
Still, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
So you're telling me we could properly shapeshift as well?
Now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's because they trust you.
I mean, not everyone would do that.
Hold on, someone's coming.
Wait, but we're not in an actual room, are we?
Ah, there you are.
Hello, Dmitri.
Something wrong?
No, I simply wanted to check in after the unsettling events of the other day.
I mean, yeah.
I kind of try not to dwell on stuff like that, but I admit I'm having more trouble shrugging this off than usual. It's gonna make my life a lot harder if my powers end up being evil.
Perhaps. And yet... How do I put this? Power is neutral. The good or evil of it comes from the one who wields it.
That's... Thank you.
For example, I possess extreme strength, and have always believed this gift was bestowed upon me so that I might protect others.
But someone else might.
And you used your power to save us, which means it cannot possibly be evil.
Didn't mean to fish for sympathy there, but... well, thanks.
My apologies if I overstepped.
Chiz is very likable in his own way.
I've been looking all over for you, Prince Dmitri. Her Grace the Archbishop is asking for you.
That I certainly think.
She requests that you come to the audience chamber immediately. Duke Fraldarius has arrived for a visit.
Oh.
Rodrigue is here? I'm on my way. Let us continue this discussion later.
Rodrigue. Let us see this man.
Hold on. What did you say?
Yes.
I've only just heard the news, so I'm a bit hazy on the finer points. But it seems my uncle has seized control of the capital and declared war on House Fraldarius. All signs point to him wanting to stamp the line out entirely.
That's Felix's family, right? They're one of the kingdom's leading houses. What does the royal family gain from eliminating them?
Well, that's just odd.
I'd wager it has to do with House Fraldarius supporting my claim to the throne.
Interesting.
The bigger question is why the Grand Duke chose to launch an offensive now of all times.
Because we have a different...
Whatever the reason, he must have decided to act before His Highness's coronation could take place.
My uncle claims House Fraldarius is attempting to install me as their puppet.
Well, we're definitely down a different... Because we've foiled the plans in one regard, they're taking up different plans, I suppose. Those that slither in the dark. Twisted. I mean, I know that's not the correct letter order, but, you know.
As such, He issued a written
That sure
appeal
is
to
the
the
way.
Western Lords to help him rescue me from the Duke's foul clutches, as he puts it.
In what cruel world would our noble house take the reins of a boor like you?
Don't ask me, it's his pretext.
Well,
So what exactly is going on in the capital? You said it's been seized.
Oh dear. I do hope nobody there has been met with foul play.
He's in no position to engage such a move until I've been removed from the situation.
right.
I say the Regent should be dealt with. I haven't heard one good thing about his leadership.
Well, that's just
I've no
great.
intention of becoming a pawn in this game. All the same, I must return to Fargus at once. Dedu, you will accompany me.
And us?
As you wish, Your Highness.
What about the rest of us?
Felix, I'm sure your father will contact you soon. For now, just wait for Rodrigue to weigh in.
Well, that's just
Ash?
great.
Sorry, it's just that Lenato used to be in the Grand Duke's service, so...
He is a man of compassion. It's not out of the question he'll be swayed to my uncle's side.
Well, that would
Truth
be...
be told, we're not sure where anyone's allegiances lie at this point. So let's not hasten to conclusions, any of us. We must all keep level heads.
Oh, you're back. Welcome back. Let's see if I can find another spot to save at. Because before this cutscene...
I'm told you are sending the knights to help us, Lady Rhea. I do not wish
Well-
to sound ungrateful, but are you sure you want to do that?
Next cutscene, I
The
suppose.
Church of Seros cannot overlook this grievance.
Regrettably, many of our knights were dispatched elsewhere several days ago on another matter. However, while we may lack numbers, we have put together a unit of considerable skill.
Let me guess. Catherine.
It will be captained by someone near and dear to you, in fact. Someone well suited to a mission within the kingdom.
Catherine, I understand.
Someone near to... Ah, of course. That is
I
encouraging.
know, Gustav. Wait.
Since its very inception,
Wrong
we
name,
have
but
watched
still
over
the right
kingdom
person.
of Fargus as one would their own child. When its peace is threatened, the Church has no choice but to act.
Rhea, please. I
I
know.
have not forgotten your outpouring of aid after my father's passing 4 years ago.
I just hope.
And I swear to repay that kindness in full.
Well, great.
One other thing. A suggestion, if you will, from the Church.
Yes. We don't get to hear it. We don't get to hear this suggestion.
Interesting. So she wants all of us to go with you?
I see. That makes sense.
Yes. This time, the Knights of Seros will be accompanying us, in addition to Professor Yuritsa.
Well, I certainly don't mind. But Annie and Ash, what about you?
You know I'm always behind you. But considering what it means for my uncle, I don't know. House Dominic's lands are surrounded by other houses that are likely to support Rufus's claim.
Yeah.
If
that's
I
not
join
good.
you, it could sour my family's relations with our neighbors.
I'll go. I mean, of course I don't want to get Lenato into any trouble. But I also know he'd want me to do what I think is right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to place such a difficult decision on your shoulders, Ash. And what of you?
A goal, Mal.
I'm in. The more time I spend here at the Academy, the more I miss actual fighting. Besides, I want to use my powers to help. After all, the good or evil of a thing comes from the person wielding it. Am I right?
Indeed.
Indeed it does. You have my thanks.
There you go again, throwing yourself headlong into the first conflict you find. No wonder I have to keep stepping in to guide you.
Yeah.
Still, we basically have no choice, so run wild, I guess.
Let's go.
I'll inform you of the details soon. Please ensure you're prepared by then.
Indeed. Now then. Close allies. Interesting. I wonder if I can read those at any point in time. Status wandering mercenary, getting stronger mercenary work. Seeing his friends smile, his adoptive mother not going hungry. Dislikes losing, reading maps, wasting time. Born in a mountain hamlet in the Leicester. Becomes a mercenary and begins to wander. Enrolls in the officers' academy at Garrick Mark. So, him stemming from the Leicester Alliance also makes choosing Golden Deer a very appealing factor. I mean, I already knew that back in the choice factor, but yeah. I still went with the Blue Lines, that's fine. I'll not read these. I'll read these another time. Temporary parted with Annette. We'll be in Ferdinand before we know it. Guess I should see what the others are up to. But first... Cool, what's bonuses? Amiibo? I do have those. But first things first. We'll wrap up for tonight. I'll return tomorrow. At the same time. Same starting time tomorrow. For more Fire Emblem FE3Hopes. I suppose I should do what I should do as a content creator. And yeah, no, that's not. And press the exclamation mark for my other socials. Yeah, that'll do. I don't have my own Discord server properly set up yet, so these two will have to do. Not that YouTube helps any with that, but hey, YouTube will have the backlog of these streams. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Anyway, saving. Oops, and real quick, switch to this one. All right, there we go. I did prepare scenes, so I better make use of them a little bit. Yeah, that's fair. Not having Twitter or not using Twitter. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's good. But yeah, it still needs to get some proper things before I can promote it in the VODs, but yeah. Well, fair enough. I just use Twitter to follow the people that I follow and like stay out of drama, but hey. Fair enough, and valid. Anyway, I should put my exclamation marks again because I think they vanished before it was before I switched to the screen, which actually showed it on the video as well, so I'm gonna do it once more. Might as well do Twitch as well, even though it's stupid. And Twitter. There we go. No, I mean like, oh, you saw them on the screen maybe? I don't know. I just thought maybe they weren't visible on the screen, so I just put them here again. Anyway, thanks for watching, and this'll be it for the stream. And I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for dropping by, and bye-bye. Good thing these background audios don't sound laggy at all. Thanks, thanks, OBS. Bye-bye. Actually, wait. Wait a minute. I should rate someone. I should rate someone. That's the thing you do as a Twitch streamer. You rate someone. Let's start like this. That's not what I want to do. I want to jump into my video producer, otherwise I'd have double audio. Home. Stream manager. Okay. Let's see who we can raid. Anyone online that I'm following? Doesn't look like it. Maybe I can rate someone playing the same game. Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. Just gotta real quick. I think this'll get rid of this, but yeah. Just a moment, I need to make sure that like audio doesn't do things to me. Alrighty, I think I found a raid target. So, I see, didn't even know that Lucky Crit streams on Twitch, but hey, he's apparently streaming. Looks like Lucky Crit in this face cam, so I believe that's Lucky Crit. And he's streaming this game, so I suppose I'm gonna raid the channel.
See, like, I kind of wish we fought Edelgard more, and it was real.
Yeah, sure.
Not puppet Edelgard.
Alright, I'll do that. So he's definitely further in than I am. Alright. Thanks for dropping by. Bye-bye.
GG.